Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So let me know what you think of like this backdrop. I'm trying to like find somewhere new to like film videos instead of just filming in like similar places. It's a bit awkward, but today's video. See, I don't really rant a lot on my channel, and I feel like because I'm such a ranty person, like I wouldn't say like in real life, but like I can be very ranty. And I thought, why not film a video with me probably end up ranting and 12 things people do that annoy me. I wouldn't say that I get annoyed a lot, but like these things that people do just really get on my nerves, and I just don't get why they do it. So why not just tell you guys 12 things that people do that really annoy me. If you do enjoy this video, be sure to smash a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's just get on with the video. So number 1, slow walkers. Okay, I don't understand how people don't know they're doing it. Like say if you're like in, let's just say you're in school, right, and you're walking in a corridor and you're like behind people, but they're just walking so slowly, and you're just like, I'm trying to get to my lesson, please hurry up, or move to the side, or just do something because I'm going to be late because of how slow you're walking. I mean, it's not that hard to walk with a bit of pace, a bit of urgency. Like, it's not that difficult. Like, if you're gonna walk slow, don't do it in the corridor, because there's people who are trying to get to their lessons, and it just annoys me. Like, I just don't understand slow walkers. Like, there's this, like, I think you'd call it a meme of like Monsters Inc. If I find it, then I'll put it on, like, I'll show you guys and put it on. Well, it is because it just frustrates me, and like this could happen anywhere, like at work, at college, or whatever, and you're just stuck behind a slow walker, and you just feel like you're just like stood there behind them, and you're just like, that's basically me. That is. Next one, two-faced people. Now, you always have, I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone in their lifetime has met someone who's two-faced. They say one thing to one person and then another thing to another person, and it's just, I just don't get it. Like, why can't you just be one face? Why do you have to be two-faced? Like, you're just gonna make people not like you for two-faced. And when you meet someone who's like two-faced, and you're just like, you know they are two-faced, and you're just, and like you have to be like polite and stuff, and you're just like, can't deal with that, but I have to. And it just annoys me. Like, don't be two-faced. If that could be my bit of advice to all children out there, don't be two-faced. Just don't, because at the end of the day, you're gonna end up with no one. You're gonna end up with no friends. Everyone's gonna think they're not gonna trust you, are they? They're just don't be two-faced. People touching me. Now, this doesn't apply to like everybody, because obviously no one's gonna touch me. But like, now I'm gonna try to explain myself with what I mean by this. Like, basically, when people, like my brother, for instance, he can be quite annoying. Like, he can go around poking you, he just slaps you randomly. That is what I'm talking about. And like, when people just touch you, and you're just like, and you're like, don't touch me. Or like, if I'm like really irritated and someone touching me, I'm just like, oh my god, I can't deal. Like, you know, when I'm angry or like irritated, I'm just don't touch me. Like, I just feel really, I don't want to say violated, because that's not the right word, but like, I feel very uncomfortable, and I'm just like, don't touch me, stop hitting me, just don't poke me, just don't do all this stuff, just leave me alone. So basically, that's what I mean. Like, I don't mind if someone like hugs me or something, because hugs are good, but it's just those like randomness touches that you get from people, and I'm just gonna sit in this corner and go to sleep. Or not go to sleep, but like, I'm just gonna hide in this corner and not talk to you, whatever. So if you ever meet me, don't do those things, because it just annoys me. But hugs, you can hug me, it's fine. Hugs are good. No. Also, I can be a bit quite funny about hugs. It just depends who you are, to be honest. Okay, next one. People who are not straightforward. So people who I don't know how to explain it. Like, say if like we have like a conversation and you like say something, but then it's like you're not being straightforward, like you're not being honest, you're just, I don't know, you're just saying things just to say them. Like you don't mean what you say and you just say them to get out of a situation, or if, I don't know if that's a good example, but like you're just, like you don't say what you feel, you just pretend to feel something, and then at the end of the day you're just not being honest. And I can't deal with people who are not honest, because it just pisses me off really. I'm just like, if you can't be straightforward with me, what is even the point? Like if you're going to tell me something, at least mean it, or just say like what you mean, just do something. Don't just pretend to feel a certain way and then eventually I'm going to find out, because I just can't deal with people like that. Just piss me off. People who constantly nag / criticise everything you do. Now, I know parents nag, everyone nags, but like people who like you probably don't even know them and they just constantly nag at you and criticise everything that you do. It just annoys me. I'm just like, focus on your own life, not mine. My life is my life, your life is your life. Do something with your life, don't criticise me for what I do with my life because it doesn't affect you. You know what I mean? Like, it just annoys me, and I'm just like, I'm me, you're you. Just focus on your own life. Leave my life alone, because it's got nothing to do with it. It doesn't affect you what I do. What I do is what I do, and it affects me, but it doesn't affect you. It just annoys me. I'm just like who do they think they are exactly? Like, you can't go around criticising people for everything they do, because it's got nothing to do with you. Next one. Now this is very, I don't know how to explain it, but attention seekers. Now, I don't mean someone who's like, they got like, upset, they go to a friend or like a family member. These are just people who post all of their feelings all over their social media, like, and like they're just seeking for like people to like sympathise with them, or they're looking for attention, and it just annoys me. Or when people post about their arguments with other people on social media, it just annoys me. I'm just like, what are you getting out of that situation? It's between you and that person. Why were you going to involve all of your family, all of your friends list? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. I'm just like, why do you want people to know that? Like, it's just going to get, I just don't get it. honestly. And then people who like they seek attention from like everyone. I'm just like, people are not going to take sides. Like, you're like, is that like what you want? You want like a war between people? Like, I don't get it. If you have an argument with someone, don't post it, because honestly it just causes so much drama, and so like, and then people get like, people who are not even really involved get involved, and it just pisses me off, because and I see this happening, and I don't get it. And don't involve other people when you have arguments with people, because honestly it just causes a massive argument for no reason, and you, at the end of the day, it's between you and that person. Keep it between you. Next one. People who say one thing but then do the complete opposite. So I have an example of this. So when I was in like school, I had a friend who would, I don't want to say, but she would say like something, like say she doesn't like someone, and then the next day she would act like best friends with them, and like be like, yeah, you want to come to sleepover, blah blah blah. I'm just like, but yesterday you were saying this and now you're doing that. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, don't say one thing and then the next day do something else, because if you're gonna say something and then act like best friends with them the next day, don't say it all. Like, keep it in your head, like, because it just doesn't make sense. And it's just like, why are you saying this but then doing that? It just confuses me. I'm just thinking, that basically relates to being two-faced. Like, honestly, you're just being two-faced, and I just don't get it. Like, just don't do that. So this can kind of relate to like two-faced, and like people do one thing, don't pick the other, but this is fake friends. See, I would never say I had a fake, well, what can you, like, fake friends. I would never say that I had fake friends. I mean, it's just like you're friends with each other, but really you just slag people off, and you're like slagging each other off to like your friends, and you're just like, why are you even friends? Like, if you're just gonna be fake towards each other, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, if you don't like each other, don't be friends. Like, you can be like polite and civil and stuff, but don't be friends if you don't like each other, because it just doesn't make any sense, and it just makes everything else really awkward all the time. And I'm just like, why would you do that if you're just going to make other people feel awkward and uncomfortable in situations when you're together? So if you don't like each other, just don't be friends. It's not that difficult. People who invite themselves to things. Now, if you're invited to somewhere, then yeah, that's fine, because you're being invited, but don't be like, invite yourself. It just doesn't, like, say like if you're going to like the cinema or something, and like you happen to mention, oh, I'm going to cinema, I'm just like, can I come? Just don't do that, because it's obviously, well, it just annoys me. Just like, don't invite yourself to things, because it just makes you look desperate, and like, really, just, it just annoys me. Like, if you're invited, it's fine. Like, if you're invited, yeah, you're being invited somewhere. It's not like you'll just be like, oh, I'm coming, or if someone says they're coming, and it's like, oh, I'll go with you. Like, just, oh, it just annoys me so much. Last one. People who are serious all the time. See, these are people who can't joke around, who can't have a laugh, and I just don't get how you live, because how can you live life without laughing or even smiling, to be honest? And you're just like this your entire life. You can't live life like that. You gotta have a joke around, you gotta laugh, you gotta do something. You can't just don't be serious all the time, because it's really just, you just have this like unapproachable face, and people are not gonna wanna talk to you or even joke around with you, because they know that you're just gonna be like, oh, you can't say that, or that's not even funny. Like, just don't be that person who's serious all the time, because honestly, it just annoys the hell out of me. So that is 12 annoying things that people do. Just don't do these things, because they really irritate me, and I'm just like, just don't do it. This video is not meant to like offend anyone, or if you do, this is not aimed at anyone or anything like that. And this is honestly, like, if I offend you, I do apologise. That's not my intention. These are just things that annoy me, and I just wish people didn't do them. So if you did enjoy the video, be sure to smash a big thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, because I'm sure I'll be doing more in the future, because this video, you know, it's very ranty. It was good to make, and it was fun to make, so I'll see you next time with a new video. Bye! I'm so tired.
You gotta listen up.